Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the That's It Fantasy Preview Show. I don't even know what number we're on. What are we, week 7 or something? 6 games? 7, week 7? Okay. I'm going to start off and open it up with a little, what's it called? Standings and a projected playoff matchups if the season were to end today, just so everyone knows where they are, what they're playing for, who they be playing against, stuff like that. And we're almost at the halfway point. Not really, but whatever. We got number 1 seed, obviously. We have Jose, Manhawk, and Bodega Cats. He's number 1. He'll get the bye, of course. Second seed is AJ. As much as we all would love to see him fall out of that spot, which, I could say I hope so. So, 3 and 4 seed, we have my father at the 3 seed, and we have Charles at the 4th seed. And to round up the rest of the playoffs right now would be 5 and 6 seeds, with Loud being the 5th seed and Adam being the 6th seed. Now, obviously, the standings are as follows. We have 5 and 1 team, Joey. We have 2, 4 and 2 teams, AJ and my father. We have 3 and 3. Oh, sorry. We have We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3 and 3 teams. That is Charles, Loud, Adam, Tom, and Mike, and then we have and Brian as well. 2 and 4 club. We have the coveted 2 and 4 club. That is Jeffrey, and that is Ronnie, and then we have me, the 1 and 5 club. That's not a club I like to be in. I have a 2% chance of making the playoffs, so there is a chance, But the next up from me is Jeffrey with 28. So the gap is huge from me for the field. Now, what's interesting is with AJ being 4 and 2, and 6 people under him being 3 and 3, he could be a 2nd seed today and be 6th seed. Depending on how the week goes, he could be 6th seed. He could be just outside the playoffs. He could be, move up 1 spot based on how the guy above him does. So, we've had Lockett Watch. We've had the jersey number 16 quarterback of the Rams. We've had That's Game Baby. But now we have we're gonna have to do a new watch and a stock alert. And every week I might have to just place AJ where he is and where he could potentially go, which is always bottom 6. He conversed awfully lot this week with the top 6, which is against his rules that he implemented, and still conversed with the bottom 6. I think he wants to be in the bottom 6. The top 6, it's a sexy number. It gets you to the playoffs, but the bottom 6 is where it's shaking and moving. No one remembers what the top 6 seed says, but the bottom 6 is the party. It's an exclusive club. So, AJ, we welcome you. If you want to, keep some guys in on the bye, you want to try to win with your projected of 70 points and 90 points, whatever you have, you're welcome. This league thrives better when AJ's in the bottom. Sorry, bud. This is a preview show. This is what we do. So let's go preview the matchups. First matchup we have. I'm gonna get mine out the way because mine's pointless. I'm gonna get whopped. I'm gonna get destroyed. Me and Tom, 12th place versus 7th place. I scored some 8.9. I've had to put a lot of guys in. This is like the hardest bye week I can remember in a long time. I feel like for everyone. But I didn't pick up the backup Browns running back for Nick Chubb because I didn't think that the league's telling me, analysts and shit are saying, oh, we don't know who's going to get the touches. So I didn't want to put a guy in my lineup who's only going to get me like 4 points or 3 points or 5 touches. So I did go with someone else, and we'll see what happens there. But I scored 9 points with Noah Fant, which is crap. Projected to lose 108 to 132. So there's zero chance. That matchup will be way over. Like if I break 100, I'll be surprised. Next matchup we have is the top seed versus the 9th seed. And close matchup on paper in terms of projections. We have Joey and Brian. Joey has a 17.7 against 11.8. He's starting Teddy B, I'm sure, to get in Brian's head. It was not working out for him, and then turned around. Teddy Two Gloves did what he did, gave us some points to push the projections 124 to Brian. Brian's 121. I think that's a close match to pay attention to. If Brian could pull the upset, I'm sure AJ's looking for it. Anyone who else is 3-3 is looking for the top seed to go out. So it's not a good spot to be in right now. But I do believe it will be a close matchup. And based on projections, 3-point difference. If I'm betting for me to get me up in the rankings, obviously I want possibly Brian to lose, obviously, because I'm not chasing number one seed. Anything Joey does from here on out doesn't affect me, but I got to give the viewers professional picks here. So I will say Brian pulls off the upset. I don't think he can do it, but he could do it. But I don't think he can, but he will. But I don't think he won't. But if he will, then he shouldn't, but he can't. Therefore, all that to say, wrap it up, rewind. Brian, I have you winning that matchup. Next matchup we have is Loud versus Ronnie. Ronnie is projected 129 to Loud's 114. I hate the Ravens. I still hate Lamar Jackson with a passion so deep down in my heart. He looks like that little alien from Men in Black that drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. I can't stand him with his little fucking hairs. I hate Lamar Jackson. I hate the Ravens, and that's all. I'm never gonna stop saying that on this show. I have Ronnie winning. His projections are showing that he's gonna win. Ronnie does have a good team. He just hasn't gotten the good luck in his favor. Ronnie, I have you win that matchup. Next. Fun matchup. Buddies. We have Adam and we have AJ. Now, we have a 6 seed versus a 2nd seed, which could all swap seeds. They can swap seeds. I don't know the numbers and the math. I'm not going to do it for you. You guys have calculators. You have apps. You have magic conch shells that you talk to at night. I'm not doing it. I'm just looking at the fact that there's 6 3-3 teams, and right behind AJ. They're all breathing down his neck. So I'm sure Adam's knowing that his projections 124, 110. He's got to be pretty confident about this matchup. I, too, am very confident about that matchup. I will have Adam overtaking AJ and starting the descent and the downfall to Mount Everest to the basement. That's my matchup. That's it. I feel confident about that. I think this is a clean sweep. I think everything I'm saying will be screen recorded and used against me, but it won't be used against me because I'm predicting every single matchup. You got to listen. To me. I'm predicting every single matchup accurately. Now, the next match we have is my father and Mike. Mike loves to change his name. It's great. He has an advantage in terms of points right now from Thursday. He has 24.8. He started the backup running back from the Browns. He's got the weapons so far. So he is going into this week with a 24.8 to 10.6 lead. Still projected to lose by 20. So this is a tough matchup. I think with that little advantage, it could give him some points. And, Bobo's got to pick up after and catch up. I swear I'm not on Adderall. I just look like it. Now, like I said, he has a 20-point projection. And I'm still going to give it to him in terms of, he's down. He's down a few points. He's still projected to win by 20. It's a close matchup, but I'm going to give it to my father. This is the closest one I'm probably going to call. I'm going to give it to my father here. I think, he has the weapons. He has the high-scoring talent. I think it's hard to rule out Derrick Henry in most of the time. One of the most solid keepers behind Mike Thomas, RIP. And that's it. I have my father winning that matchup. Last matchup we have is Charles and Jeffrey. Another low projecting scorer. It's Charles has 112. Jeffrey has projected 117. Now, in terms of it's a 2-4 versus a 3-3, so their matchups are going to deter. They're going to differentiate who goes this way up and down, and this way up, down, fairy dust. I swear I'm not on Adderall. Now, this is a close one too. Charles only has 2 points going into the week. He's tinkered with his lineup a little bit. He's put up a lot of points. He's lost to me. He's been very up and down for a very good team that he has. But I think Jeffrey's descent will continue with Mahomes or not. Mahomes is not looking like the Mahomes he's been. I believe he has 15 touchdowns in his 15 interceptions in his last 15 games. That is not Mahomes-like numbers. That is not a $450 million contract. That is not good. What you need, So I have a feeling the descent will continue and Charles will continue rising up. I have that matchup. Charles will win. I just want to remind everyone again, we're on AJ watch. We're on the stock alert. He talks. He does this. It's great. It's very good. But he's a villain for a reason. So, that's just the way it goes. Let's look at this real quick. I want to look at if there was any trades. Was there any trades? I know there was the Tim Patrick trade. I don't know if I covered that last time. That was weird. Uh, let's see. Sorry here. Let's see. Transaction counter. No, I don't care about transaction counter. Let's see. Filibuster. Filibuster. Recent activity. Here we go, boys. Let's see if there's any trades. Transactions added, drops. I picked up Julio Jones. That was cool. I don't think there's any trades. I think it was a quiet trades. Oh, there was one trade I have to go back into. Panthers and Bears. That trade happened while I was in North Carolina with someone who picked up North Carolina in the trade. So he gave me his side of the story on why he made that trade and possibly why he would question why the trade was made. The Panthers are a sneaky good defensive team. We watched the game in North Carolina that felt different. You could see, we're paying attention more to Carolina. So that trade looks like it on paper, like, oh, they're giving up the Bears. It's more like, oh shit, he's acquiring the Panthers. Sorry. So it's a very sneaky trade, very under the radar. I don't like the fact when they do trades, it's private. I imagine they're calling each other, they're texting each other, FaceTiming each other, sending a pigeon. They're doing anything they want. I swear I'm not on Adderall. Tweet, 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 tweet. So it's crazy. They just do these little trades of like, oh, by the way, I have the Panthers now. Here's the Bears. I'm like, what are you talking about? So anyways, did that trade. I'm like, I was with you, sitting next to you. How would you just do it? So that's the only trade that we can mention. Maybe the trade deadline's coming up soon. Maybe we'll get more crazier. Again, my team sucks. My team is bad. I'm still holding strong that I will not be wearing the tutu, even ending 1-5 right now. If I beat Tom, that's a miracle, but I won't. So I will not, and I won't. So I can't. So I probably shouldn't, and I will not. That is all. For this week. It was quick. I'm tired. I'm just trying to watch football, and that's the way it goes. You guys want to add suggestions, hit me up. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be ideal, because why should I keep posting the video? You guys should be looking out for it. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm probably gonna get a sweet camera soon. Like, I'm gonna get a wild setup. Like, I'm gonna really do this for real. So bear with me, hang tight, and I'm just I hope you guys like your team the way Kanye likes Kanye. So that is it. Signing off, and good luck, everyone.